Welcome to Accounting for SS1 at LightTech Academy. Today we study control accounts, debtors and creditors. What are control accounts? Control accounts, also called total accounts, are summary accounts kept in the general ledger that record the total of all transactions relating to debtors or creditors. They act as a check on the individual accounts in the sales ledger for debtors and the purchases ledger for creditors. Purpose of control accounts. 1. To check the accuracy of the individual ledger accounts. The balance of the control account must equal the total of all individual account balances in the subsidiary ledger. 2. To allow the trial balance to be prepared without listing every individual debtor and creditor account. 3. To detect errors more quickly. Any discrepancy between the control account and the total of individual accounts points to an error. 4. To provide a quick summary of the total amount owed by all debtors or to all creditors. 5. To prevent fraud, different staff handle the control account and the individual subsidiary ledger, making collusion harder. The debtors control account, sales ledger control account. This summarizes all transactions relating to credit customers, debtors. It mirrors the total entries in the sales ledger. Debit side of the debtors control account, what increases what debtors owe us. Opening balance of debtors, BECE. Credit sales, from the sales day book total. Dishonored checks, a debtor's check that bounced, they still owe us. Interest charged on overdue accounts. Refunds paid to debtors, if we owe them money temporarily. Credit side of the debtors control account, what reduces what debtors owe us. Receipts from debtors, from the cash book total. Returns inwards, goods returned by debtors, from the sales returns day book total. Discount allowed to debtors for early payment. Bad debts written off. Set-offs against creditors, if a debtor is also a creditor. Closing balance, BECE/D. The creditors control account, purchases ledger control account. This summarizes all transactions relating to credit suppliers, creditors. It mirrors the total entries in the purchases ledger. Credit side of the creditors control account, what increases what we owe creditors. Opening balance of creditors, BECE/D. Credit purchases, from the purchases day book total. Interest charged by creditors on overdue accounts. Refunds received from creditors. Debit side of the creditors control account, what reduces what we owe creditors. Payments to creditors, from the cash book total. Returns outwards, goods returned to creditors, from purchases returns day book total. Discount received, from creditors for early payment. Set-offs, if a creditor is also a debtor. Closing balance, BECE/D. Worked example, debtors control account. Opening debtors balance, 180,000 Nigerian nairas. Credit sales for the period, 420,000 Nigerian nairas. Cash received from debtors, 350,000 Nigerian nairas. Returns inwards, 30,000 Nigerian nairas. Discount allowed, 10,000 Nigerian nairas. Bad debts written off, 5,000 Nigerian nairas. Debtors control account. DR side, balance B/D 180,000 Nigerian nairas plus sales, SDB, 420,000 Nigerian nairas equals 600,000 Nigerian nairas. CR side, cash book 350,000 Nigerian nairas plus returns inwards 30,000 Nigerian nairas plus discount allowed 10,000 Nigerian nairas plus bad debts 5,000 Nigerian nairas plus balance C/D 205,000 Nigerian nairas equals 600,000 Nigerian nairas. Closing balance, debtors 205,000 Nigerian nairas. Reconciliation. The closing balance of the debtors control account, 205,000 Nigerian nairas, must equal the total of all individual debtor account balances in the sales ledger. If they differ, there is an error somewhere. Remember, Control accounts equals total accounts equals summary accounts in general ledger equals record total of all transactions relating to debtors or creditors equals ACTAS a check on individual accounts in sales ledger / for debtors or purchases ledger / for creditors. Purpose: check accuracy of individual ledger accounts, allow trial balance without listing every individual debtor plus creditor, detect errors more quickly, quick summary of total owed, prevent fraud. Debtors control account / sales ledger control account, debit side increases what debtors owe us, opening balance / BOBI / D plus credit sales / sales day book total plus dishonor checks plus interest charged plus refunds paid to debtors, credit side reduces what debtors owe us, receipts from debtors / cash book total plus returns inward / sales returns day book total plus discount allowed plus bad debts written off plus set-offs plus closing balance / BOCE / D, creditors control account / purchases ledger control account, credit side increases what we owe creditors, opening balance / BOBI / D plus credit purchases / purchases day book total plus interest charged by creditors plus refunds from creditors, debit side reduces what we owe creditors, payments to creditors / cash book total plus returns outward / purchases returns day book total plus discount received plus set-offs plus closing balance / BOCE / D, reconciliation. Closing balance of control account must equal total of all individual account balances in the subsidiary ledger. If they differ equals error somewhere. Thank you and keep excelling at LightTech Academy, powered by LightTech Solutions Limited.